Hey, but welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I've been gone. I had like a lot of stuff to deal with. I had to, I just had to take time off from YouTube for a bit, but I'm back now. I understand that Netflix on the series finale of Stargirl, so I'm gonna try get through so many videos as possible, and so don't worry about that. Sorry I didn't tell all of you, but I just I had to get away from YouTube, just have I had to deal with like a lot of stuff, and I'm fine. Just that it's that health-wise stuff, so I'm doing a little bit better now. But I just want to say thank you for being here. Alright, so we left off in season 3, episode 8 now, and this is where like part 2, where Jennie and Todd are involved in this in Stargirl's life here. So basically, we there's a we see more rooms of healers in the school, and we see our characters, one called Penny Dreadful and one called Terry Jones. I don't know who these characters are. Just haven't read the comments, but I'm pretty sure you who watch these shows who are fans of DC would know of them, and yeah, it feels like they're locked in for some reason, but yeah, one of them has a pet dog, so hopefully they're fed there. We see that Dr. Bones we learned throughout this episode that he wants to help children who were drifted, and because he felt alone, and we learned that because Courtney was talking to him through the speaker in the drum thing, and all this time Courtney thinks that Dr. Bones was the one spying on Courtney throughout town through the CCTV cameras, but that's not the case, and we learned that when in terms of Jennie, she's really she wants to make sure she doesn't leave Todd's side because she wants to rescue him. So because his powers have been acting up, or the rain has been acting, well, the green at the rain is causing Todd to misbehave with like shadow powers and lines of that. Todd is scared then because he sees someone try to punish him for his sins because of other people he likes, and we see that in the other side we see Shade and Pat are in the Shadowlands, and we learn a little bit more about the Shade's story, like Pat's story, and within this realm, and how the Shadow realm works, and a little bit about his life, and something that he had feared was saying bye to his family member, and we see him really scared and afraid for the first time, and I find that interesting because we never thought the Shade would feel that way. But it's something that he tries to do his best to run away from, and Pat tells him that don't face away from the fear and what he wants to. Pat really wants to support him, help him, and then we get to Pat's not nightmare, but something within the Shadow Realm's tale, where Pat sees Barbara and then Mike, and then something about the fact that the fact that Mike has never really been involved with Pat that much, the fact that Pat doesn't give Mike much attention, and the fact that since he was a little kid, he never got to see his biological mom grew up with him, and I find that interesting. It's not that it doesn't feel like it was out of the blue, but I just feel like if there was a way that they would have teased that concept earlier this season, maybe I would have been on board with it. And the fact that it's been towards the end of the season, it feels like it's just out of nowhere, So Pat had to basically say that he had to do what he had to do to get by without Mike's biological mom, and then we see that um, we see that for this episode we see Mike, with the team, so it's not really like he's focused on his dad that much. I feel like maybe in this for this season whenever Mike hung out with the team, he would mention stuff about his mom or Pat. Maybe that would be the tease we need to understand Mike's position in all this, because it, like I said, doesn't feel like it's out of the blue, but it feels like it's maybe misplaced in the wrong episode. Maybe they should have spoke about this like earlier. But moving on, the Green Lantern's powers is able to help Jennie free herself from the Shadowlands and swell. And I mean by that is because Green is corrupted. Maybe Jennie's been having bad dreams, and the Green Lantern is able to free her, so in that way she can free Todd and set him free, which she does successfully. When there was this black substance, this like slimy, that was basically tampering the ring, and which means it was tampering the powers, which means it was messing with Jennie, and to the point where Todd couldn't be saved. So now that that's done, we now learn that Todd and Richard Swift, Shade, have basically the same powers, and Shade was able to set himself free along with Pat out of the Shadow Realms, and basically Jennie says something about the fact that she found out about Todd being in the Healers because of a girl named Sandy Hawkins, who has been having nightmares, that Jennie wants to help her, and they're in New York. And the girl, Sandy's in New York, and they learn that the father is Sandman, which is Wesley Dodd, which is probably from a dude from the JSA, maybe. I'm not too familiar with those characters too much, but but overall, we learned that Shade wants to basically reach his hand out and help them out, and so we love Shade in this episode. We see a lot of character development from him, and a new side of him too, so I really appreciate seeing things been shaded up a bit. And then someone sees someone in the hood is back in the CCTV, where he's someone's spying on the JSA in Blue Valley. He ends up pushing the TV with Rick on, the one with Rick on the screen. So and then that's where the episode ends. And so overall, this episode was really wonderful. I really feel like it was really interesting seeing Mr.Bones talk to Courtney. The fact that I thought he was set up to be like a really bad villain or something, but overall, to that now all of them had to be villains. So that's a refreshing take. Overall, hopefully we get to see Jennie and Shade again and Todd again. So overall, and the fact that Courtney is asking Pat how they go home, and I really feel like they show. I feel like when Courtney and Pat were on the bus, they show us about Mike for a little bit, but then overall, other than that, I feel like that's a really wonderful episode. So hopefully you hopefully you enjoy this review. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next review for episode 9. Bye.